Hey guys, this is Brandy, otherwise known as Mystery of Diamonds, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hey y'all. Okay, so I have a first look from Diamond Art Club. This one's actually been released very recently. I believe it was released last week, and it's my very first one from this artist, so I'm super excited to show you. So I have, get it in the camera, Brandy. I have Why, When, and Who by Bob Doucette. So I have not had a Doucette. I've seen some of his paintings, and I think that they are so cute. So I love this. I love owls. So let's get into this. Okay, so this is everything that comes in your Diamond Art Club kit. You get your nice canvas that has a very velvety back. This is tarpaulin, which is unique to Diamond Art Club. You get a toolkit, stickers, your trading card, and your drills. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to quickly look at the toolkit. All your toolkits now are pretty much the same. I think the only thing I've seen different is that if you get like the small little canvases, like the little diamonds or things like that, then your tray is slightly smaller than this one, but you get a bag of baggies. You get your new pen, which is very comfortable grip, and it is already loaded with putty. They do go ahead and include a thin four-placer on the pen. You have your tray that has a lid that comes off. It has a stopper right here. They give you another thin seven-placer. You do get now a brass metal tip that you can change out, and you get a thing of putty, an extra thing of putty. You can either refill your pen, or I use it for my multi-placers, and for those that don't like putty, they still like the wax. They do include the wax that has the plastic on it. I think that is really cool. So that is your toolkit. Then you also get one of the new trading cards. This one happens to be a silver. Your trading card has this holographic finish to it. It has the picture. It has the artist, which is Bob Doucette. You have your title and the dimensions. Now, for the trading cards, they have bronze, silver, gold, and black. This one is a silver. And you can actually kind of tell because the borders around is silver, and around all of them are different, and the back even looks different from each other, so you should be able to tell. And it has a place where you can scratch off and get a code. There's a QR code on here which will take you to the part of the site that has what you need, like what combinations of cards, types that you need to be able to get certain prizes. And those do stack with regular discounts from my understanding. And then you also get your sticker sheet. Now, it does have a QR code to the Facebook group so that, you know, when you purchase from Diamond Art Club, you can join the VIP Facebook group. Now, if you've never purchased from Diamond Art Club before, but you still would like to get a discount, I have two codes. You can either use this top one, Mystery of 10. That'll get you $10 off your very first purchase. Or you can do the bottom one, which is Mystery of 15. That'll get you 15% off your first order. So it just kind of depends on your first order, how much are you spending, which one is going to save you the most amount of money. Go for it. Okay, so when I get in here, they do have, so like, me personally, after I've purchased my first time, then I'm going to download the app. Now, if you've already been purchasing from Diamond Art Club, but you don't have the app yet, get the app, because the first time you use your app to purchase, you can get a 20% off discount. So that's always awesome. And then, of course, once you have purchased from Diamond Art Club, you do get on your shipping label, there is a discount code. There's also a code on your canvas. Plus, they're always running really cool sales, so pay attention to those because they will help you out. You have step-by-step instructions with pictures. You have your kit contents and your tips and tricks. So I like this because on the front of this, this is a small sticker right here that you can peel off that has the title and everything. You also can peel off the Diamond Art Club right here so that you can put that in your logbook. On the other side, this has your other information you can put in your logbook. You have a sticker for your start and end date. You have, this is actually a separate sticker that has your thumbnail picture. And then this is also a separate sticker that has all your dimensions. It tells us we have 53 colors, that it is a square. It is a 65.0 centimeter by 82.9 centimeter, which is a 25.6 inch by 32.7 inch. I like that Diamond Art Club puts both the centimeters for the, because you know, when you start diamond painting, like we start thinking in terms of centimeters and all that. But for people that need inches, you know, for like getting frames or whatever, they have included that information. So when we open it up, we do see we have 53 colors, and they've started trying to phase in where they put their ABs. If you look up at the top and you see that it has a number under 150, then your ABs are up top. But we're starting to get more and more kits where they're all down at the bottom. All your specials are at the bottom. So if I come down here, I'm actually going to see AB 211. That is telling us it is an AB for the color 211. So we have AB 211 and AB 5200. So we have two ABs. Then we have Z728, Z783, Z936, and Z3855. So we have 4 fairy dust. And then you have extras here for if you're kitting up something that you have to write out your label or put it on wherever you want. And if you want to decorate with something, however you want to use them, they're there. Okay, so I want to actually see what this canvas looks like. So let me put this up and let's see. Okay, so I'm so excited to see this. Oh my goodness, my very first Bob set. Look at that owl. Oh, I am loving him. He looks like the distinguished gentleman, right? He's like sitting there. He's got that judgy face. I'm telling you right now, I'm a teacher, and I can't tell you how many times that I've had this look on my face, looking at my students like, really? And I love because this little bird down here is like looking up at him. It looks like, okay, once again, coming from the mind of a teacher, it kind of reminds me of like student trying to tell you something and you've got this look on your face like, because like maybe they're trying to spin a tale of why they didn't do what you think that they did. I don't know why, but this just absolutely, I love it. You've got the beautiful clock in the background, and you know, you've got like a street lamp and all that. I mean, you've got these beautiful flowers at the top. He's on a tree limb, so you've got some flowers over here. You got some little butterflies. Oh my goodness, I love this. All right, so I also want to show you this real quick. So Diamond Art Club has what we call scalloped and serged edges. It's where it goes, you know, so the wavy, and it goes for the little, this is just to help your canvas from fraying. And we actually do see that our cover sheet has these little dots right here, so we can actually see where the perforations are, because this is a thick plastic, and as you can see, it's only on the plastic, it is not on the canvas, but it shows us where those perforations are so that you can be able to easily see where you're tearing and where your perforations are. This is a thicker plastic, and let's look at that drill field. Diamond Art Club's drill field is spectacular. It is chef's kiss. It is gorgeous. Oh, just look at him. I think the detail on this is really, really good. The rendering is like, Diamond Art Club's renderings are always beautiful, but I love this. I can tell what it is. I love the little clock. So I'm going to turn this over and we're going to get to looking at the drills, because I'm curious how much of each that we have, and then we'll see where they go. So we are back with the drills. One of the things that Diamond Art Club does that is very helpful to people is that they put not only what the SKU code is, but they put what the name of the canvas is. So you don't have to try to go looking for SKU code after SKU code. You know which canvas this goes with. So if you are one that separates your canvases from your drills, it's a lot easier for you to be able to find the drills. All right, y'all ready to go down to Crinkle Town? Let's go down to Crinkle Town. Crinkle Town recently likes to try to hide like they think they're a ninja or something. Okay. Oh my God. Now, these are not super bright colors because this is not a super bright canvas. You do still have some absolutely beautiful colors, and I can't wait to get into them. So I'm going to go ahead and give my little spiel. Whenever I go through the drills, I do something called chipmunk mode. What that means is that I speed up the film And when I do, it makes me sound like a little chipmunk, and hence I call it chipmunk mode. Now, if you are not a fan of chipmunk mode, that is perfectly okay, guys. You can mute the video so that you can just watch the colors go by so you can see how much of each color that we have, or you can fast forward until chipmunk mode is over. How will you know? I always put a little chipmunk in the corner up there. And when you no longer see him, you know that chipmunk mode is over. But for everybody else that enjoys chipmunk mode activate.
Okay, so we're going to start, I don't know why we, okay, hold on, get out from around the room. We're going to see if we can make you look all nice. I know it was a struggle. So we start off with 6001. Now, 6000s, this is where Diamond Art Club, they started creating their own colors to add to the DMCs because they felt like we might need more variety of colors, and I love that about them. You're always going to tell because it starts with a 6000. So we have 6001. We have 932, and there's 1, 2, 3 of those. Then we have 310. I kind of figured we were going to have 310. Let's see how many we have. We have 1, 2, 3 of those. Okay, so not too bad. We have 928, 931, 3022. There's 2 of those. 336, which is a really pretty blue. It's a little bit darker blue, but it looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And then if you look, 823 is very similar-ish in color, just slightly darker, of a navy blue. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Then we have 415. Let me see if we've got more of the 415. If it just caught... We do have more of the 415. Usually I would have expected it to be at the end, but it's not. That's okay. We have 6021. We already said we had that second 415. Then we have 930. Now that's pretty because that's like a blue-gray. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Oh, look at the teals. I don't know why. Teal and purple are my favorite colors in the world, and I just love them. They make me just so happy. So we have 3808. There's 2. Nope. Oh, unwind yourself. I made the other train behave, and you just go all cattywampus. So 1, 2, 3 of that. So I love that I have 3 bags of that beautiful color. We have 926. There's 3. I can count. I promise. I'm an adult. I can count. We have 1, 2, 3. Then we have 927. Looks like we have 3 of those, unless they snuck some into another train. I don't think so, though. We should be on the medium train now. So we still haven't seen any of our specials. So we don't have any specials in the big bags. Okay, so there's not. So that already tells me we're not going to have a smacky ton of them. But we're going to have some. So 3371, that's what I like to call my dark, rich chocolate. And I love it. Why did I adopt that accent? Which, of course, in chipmunk mode is probably not going to transfer. Oh, goodness. Okay. See, I love doing accents. And y'all aren't even going to... I wonder. Hold on. Look, I got to experiment. So if I did my British accent in chipmunk, what does it sound like? So now we have 844. I just have to see how that sounds. I'm probably gonna regret that. But we have 844. I'll say it in a regular tone. Then we have 413, 762, 318. There's 2 bags of that. 3799, which is a dark gray. 317, 414, and a twist. 3841, 800, 648, 640. Okay, so we come to our first special, AB 5200, and because it's white, I can see a little bit through the camera. I have no idea if it's going to show though. But we have AB stands for Aurora Borealis, and it's because it has this iridescent coating on it that shines all the different colors of the rainbow. And so when the light hits it, it kind of all depends on where the light hits it as to what color you're going to see. And I just absolutely adore it. This is actually my favorite of the ABs. I love the 5200. We have 3854, 3823. Oh, here's our first fairy dust, and it's light fairy dust, so I'm not sure. Hold on. Take the bouteilles out of the window. Give me the faces. Okay. I'm hoping somehow, some way, my camera will show you. It has this little glittery, sparkly effect, and it's because there's this mica powder in there that just gives it this really pretty glitter effect versus the AB effect. So I love that. So that's the first one. 301, 3828. We got a little bit of 935. There's an army green that I see sometimes. All right, let's go to our baby trains. The last one we got. So I got our baby train. So we've only seen 2 specials so far. 322, 300, 3863. All right, here is our next fairy dust. Z783. Maybe you can see the sparkle-rificness in that one a little bit better. 803, 782. Up here's our third fairy dust. 728. 611, and here's our fourth and final not AB, I almost said AB. Brandy, get it together. Very final fairy dust, and usually these darker ones, you can see that fairy dust a lot better in it. Oh, I just love them. So we have a dark of the army screen. 3782, 780, 610, 372, 6012. So that's an DAC color. 898, 210, 3857, 743, and here's our final AB, which we only have a little bit of it, AB 211, so it is that purple, bright, or not bright, it's not bright, Brandy, I meant to say it is a light lavender. Bright just popped into my brain, because for whatever reason, my brain just, I don't know, this is brighter, this is like a lavender, and then we have 208. Okay, so we're going to turn this over, and we're going to see where do these go.
So the first one we're going to look at is the first AB that we have. And by the way, you do have legends on the top over here and down here on the bottom, which helps you when you're diamond painting. So like if you roll your painting up and you're down here, you can still see it. Or if you work from the bottom up and you roll up, you still have that to work with. So I like that. So the first one we're going to look at is the AB 211. That's that lavender color. And it's very kind of clear to see. There's only one place where we have some purple, and that is the bow of this cute little bird. And so that lavender is kind of sprinkled. I saw it, and yeah, it's like this light part on the inside here of the bows. All right, so our second AB is the one that's my favorite, which is the AB 5200. Now that one's a bright white. So where you see bright white, there's a little bit here, there's some in little parts over here. You can see on the edge of his top hat right here, because what I'm imagining is that the light source is coming from this direction, and you can see, you know, it's showing off a highlight of the hat. You also do have a little bit going here. So once again, even his ear, his glasses, this side of the face is being highlighted. You see a little bit right here. So this whole side, the light's coming from this way. So your whole side right here, all of these bright whiteness. There are some little spots right here. But you've got in here the little ash coming down where he's flicking off his cigar is also that white AB. It's going here. You can see it on his talons right here on the edge of his talons. And there's a few little spots right here. So that's really kind of neat. So yeah, it's basically your highlight. You also have a few little dots up there of the white. So wherever you see bright white, that is going to have your white AB. Okay, our next one is the Z728. And the Z728 is this color right here, which is it's kind of like a yellow peachy color. We've got some in it's the equal sign on here, and you have some in the butterflies here. You have a little bit at the top here. It's in this part of the clock. This part of the clock, it is on the outskirts of his eye. You have some in his cravat, a little bit in the chain that's coming off of his monocle. You have some here on the bottom of the clock. And of course you have some, this absolutely, I'm sorry, I can't stand it. This absolutely adorable little bird that's just like, oh! So not only is he looking, telling himself, now he's going, how dare you? How dare you flick your ashes on me? Okay, so this is kind of interesting. The next fairy dust is that Z783, which is like a beigeish color. That one's going pretty much in the same spot as the last fairy dust we had. It's with one exception. So it's going still in your butterflies. In fact, you have a little bit more in your butterfly wings than that one. You also have it up here in the clock. Now it's not here. It's not here where that other one was, but it is also in the eyes. It's also in the chain on the monocle, in the cravat, down here once again. And we have more of it in our little bird. So our next fairy dust is our green one, the Z936, that army green. This one's actually pretty easy to tell where it is because there's not a ton of green on the canvas. So all of the leaves, in the center of the leaves, are going to have that color. You also have a little bit of green spot here in your clock. And then the rest of them are down here on, once again, the insides of your leaves. For some reason, there is one little... I saw it. There's one little one peeking in this one's little tail. But you've got any of your leaves have that green fairy dust in them. And the last fairy dust we're going to look at is Z3855. This one is that peach color. And what's really cool is that, and it's like this little, what we call the carrot, you know, when you're typing and everything, looks like a little mountain. So that is it is surrounding all of your flowers here. It's a little bit right here, which is a little bit brighter spot in the clock. Also right here on the clock. You also have it on his pocket watch going right here. Once again, you've got these flowers that have that. See this, like on this flower right here, it's kind of easier to tell because there's this bright color right here and the darker color. It's that brighter color right there that is that fairy dust. You also have it here on his talons. So, oh my goodness, guys. So that is it for this canvas. Like, I like where they've put things. I think that they've put them in very strategic places so that your flowers will get that glintiness. Your butterflies are going to have some sparkliness. His eyes, his cravat, his chain, a little bit on his watch, some in the clock, and this little bird's definitely going to stand out because he has 3 different things. Oh, actually 4 if you count actually, let me see. He has the purple, he has the white. So purple, white, he has both of the ABs in him, and he has 2. Yeah, well, actually 3 if you count the one little tiny spot right there in his tail of the green. So they're only special that is not in this little bird is the up arrow. And I'm like, I tried looking just to see if by some chance they threw in one there, and then I could say that this bird had every single one of them, but he doesn't. He has all of the specials except for 1. So that makes him a special bird indeed. I think that's so cute. But I think this is a very cute painting. I actually really like this. It has a little bit of whimsy. It has a little bit of old world style. So this one really does appeal to me. So thank you so much, Diamond Art Club, for sending this to me to show. If you have not gone and gotten it, and I'm telling you, the rendering on it is precious. How can you... the rendering is precious? No, the rendering is beautimous. And like, how can you withstand that little look, right? That look right there, the look on this little bird's face. So I absolutely adore this. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. It greatly helps the channel. And if you're new, I'd love for you to subscribe. Come join the crazy that is me. Love to have you here anytime. Just make sure you hit that bell icon for all notifications. That way you know anytime that I upload a video or anytime that I go live. Love, love, love to have you guys there. But, all right, I'm going to leave you like I always do. Reach for the stars. Grab hold. Hold on. And never let go. Until my next video. Bye, guys.